My name is Kendall. I'm president of Kendall Optometry Ministry. We provide thousands of measured and barcoded glasses for Christian mission teams going all over the world. The purpose of this video is to describe how to accurately operate one of the two digital lens meters which we use to measure these glasses. This video will describe the Reichert LensChek digital lens meter. This section describes the instrument controls and features. First, I'll show you the front panel display on the instrument. Along the right hand side you see 4 buttons right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you see a green button at the end. Now the green button is used to select the normal setting of measure with prism or measure without prism. I put a mark here on the instrument face, in this case, showing it where it should always be placed. If you press this button, you can see how it sequences through the different settings. So I'm pressing the green button and it sequences through the different settings. But you want to leave it set to the second setting, to the second word measure. On the top right is a button that if you sequence it through it, you will again see where the little flashing symbol will move down, then move back up and into the middle position. Now the lowest position has to do with measurement of contact lenses. The top position is for progressive glasses, and you'll see what is called a bow tie when the instrument is in the progressive glasses measurement mode. If you press it again, then you'll see 2 lenses. It's selected 2 lenses. The left lens, if you look close, is actually a bifocal lens. It's got a little bifocal segment in it. The right lens is a single vision lens. Now the second button down is labeled distance measurement. All the labeling for these buttons are shown to the left of the button. So if I press it once, it goes to add. Press it again, it goes back to distance. So this allows you to measure the distance part of the glasses, and it by default starts here, or you press it again and it measures the add part of the glasses. So I'll put it back to its original setting. Now this button allows you to select right or left. If you look down here at the bottom of the screen, you can see where it is now selected right. So you press it again, and you can see it's selected left. Press it again, it's back to right. Now this button is what you press whenever you have a measurement, both left and right lens, and you want to transmit that measurement to the computer. So you press this button right here, and it will transfer the measurement to the computer. See, it's labeled print. Now I'm going to go into a quad view, which will show at the top right hand corner what I just now showed you, which is the instrument face. On the bottom left you see the left side of the instrument. On the bottom right you see the right side of the instrument. Now there's several controls that are frequently used. The most important control is this lever here, which is used to raise or lower the platform, which is here. A pair of glasses is going to be placed on the platform so that they are faced in a position so that they look like they are looking at you. I generally tell people to take the pair of glasses and position them so that they look like they are looking at them. So like this. That's what I'm showing. It looks like they're actually positioned at them. Okay? So now you basically have the glasses turned that way, but you also put them strongly on the platform. But we'll get into that later on as we get into specific pairs of glasses. Now when you press down on this lever right here, the platform goes up. So it's kind of reverse logic. You lift up on the lever like this, going up this direction, and the platform goes down. So up and down for moving the platform. You can use either level, depending whether or not you're right-handed or left-handed. Another control, this is something we rarely use, but you can use this. These are pins. These are little pins. If you push them forward, you pull down the lever and push them forward, it will put ink on the lens to identify the center of the lens, the focal center of the lens. Now this is a little lever that you can use, and you can let it forward and it can be used to hold the pair of glasses against the boot. Now this is called the boot right here, this little boot. If you look closely, there's actually a hole in the center of the boot, and that's where the light comes out for measuring the pair of glasses. So this is called the boot, but most people don't use this lever here. They simply hold the glasses firmly with one hand against the boot and leveled on the platform. Now the last button that you need to consider is this at the top. Sometimes you have to press this button to force it to make a measurement. So you press this button, use it to memorize a measurement or to force it to make a measurement. But that's what this button is used for, to memorize a measurement and move on to the next pair of glasses. So, or the next lens. So that's how this button operates. The last thing that I need to mention is about the setup button, which is right here. The setup button is very close to the print button, and sometimes people will mean to press the print button, but will instead press the setup button. And if you press the setup button, like I said before, it ends up going through this sequence right here. Let me show this in full screen so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. So you can go into, and you end up sequencing it. But if you press the setup button and hold it for a period of time like this, it goes into a setup mode. And then you could end up accidentally changing the cylinder indicator, which you see here at the bottom, which is the minus. So if you press it again, it immediately gets out of that setup mode, and again you want to put it in this position right here, where you have the second measure selected. So therefore, what you need to be sure of is that you never have occasion where this minus symbol that I'm showing here at the bottom isn't showing. If that shows up as a plus, then the measurements that you're making are going to be improper. So that's very important to avoid pressing the setup button for an extended period of time, and if you do press it for an extended period of time, press it again to get out of the setup mode and verify that you're still setting with the cylinder of minus. Again, the top left selection, the second measure, which says measure without prism, is the choice that you want to make. There are three types of glasses. Single vision glasses, which have a single magnification throughout the surface of the lens. Bi- and trifocal glasses. Bifocal have a distance prescription and a reading prescription, 2 magnifications. Trifocal have a distance, an intermediate, and a reading prescriptions, or 3 magnification levels. Progressive have a continuing progression of additional power as you go from looking at a distance to looking up close. Here are some examples of measuring single vision glasses. Now I'm going to show you how to measure a pair of single vision glasses. The first thing that you need to do is to set up the controls on the instrument correctly. I'm going to set these buttons up correctly. You notice that the first button is indicating that it's set for single vision or bifocal, so that's correct. Automatically it comes up set for distance. It's now set for left, and I'm going to measure the right one first. I need to press this button right here, and it shows right. And of course the print button I don't have to deal with. I also verify that up here the second measure has been selected, the one where I've got the line next to it. I'm going to move my pair of glasses into position, and probably will not have to move the platform, but I'll just move it out so that you can see me position it. And it's now telling me to go up. Right here, that arrow on the screen says go up. So I'm going to raise the platform up as it says. And I'm pushing down here for it to go up. Go to the right. Go up. Okay. I have a starburst. That tells me it's ready for me to measure the pair. So I'm going to reach across here. See that little button on the top of the instrument. We'll press that button and it memorizes the right reading. So I'm going to lift the pair of glasses out and I will go and select the left lens. See right here, I'm going to press the second button. I'm going to select the left lens. Press that, and now I move the pair of glasses back in. And by the way, I don't touch the platform. It's probably at the right level. I move the pair of glasses back in. Again, I'm pushing them up against the boot. I'm maintaining them flat on the platform, and I'm going to go to the right. It tells me to go this way. That's the direction that arrow is pointing, that way. So I'm going to move the glasses this way. So I move to the right, actually toward the left. Okay. Now this tells me to go slightly down, so I'm going to lift the arrow, lift the platform up. It tells me to go slightly down. I got a starburst. Okay, I press the button. And now I have measured both the left and the right lens. Now I'm going to show you the glasses reader screen, and I'll go full screen with this. I'm going to press the print button, which is this right here. We'll press the print button and I'll let you see it. It's slightly blurred, but I'm going to press the print button. As soon as I press the print button, the measurement will be transferred to the glasses reader program, and you can see it on the left, 4.0 minus 0.75. So you now have the reading. So I'll go back to the full view, and of course the instrument is now set. It's cleared and ready for the next measurement. Now it's still showing the left, which is where you left it. And of course it's now ready for the next reading. I now have another pair of single vision glasses. Let's look at the screen. I need to make sure it's set for single vision, which it is. It's automatically set for distance. It's currently set for the left lens. I don't want it on the left lens, so I'll press this button, set it to the right lens, and I'm ready to make my measurement. We'll position this pair of glasses on the platform. Now it's telling me that I need to go this way in the direction. So I'm going to move the pair of glasses that way. And you'll see the arrow get smaller and smaller as I go to the left. Or now it's telling me I need to go up. I generally move it until it's pointing up. It has to be moved only a tiny bit, because you can see that arrow is very, very tiny. So I'm going to move the platform up by pushing this lever right here down. Okay, and I got my starburst. I reach across, I press the button here on the top to memorize it, and I move on to the other lens. So now I'm going to go and switch it over to the left lens, and I'm going to measure the left lens. Put that in place. Again, I hold it up against the boot, and it's telling me I need to go this way, or in that direction. Okay, so I'm going to move the pair of glasses in this direction. Moving it, slowly, 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 slowly. Okay, I've got a starburst. That tells me it's ready for me to press the button. So I press the button to memorize the reading. And now I'm at a position where I can transmit that reading to the glasses reader program. So I will let you see that. Let's go full screen. And again, I press the print button. Now this is the button I'm pressing is going to be this one right here, the print button. So I'll go full screen, I'll press the print button, and realizing I've done nothing on this screen here at all. And it's going to clear this reading out and put the next one in. Now look at this pair of glasses, and I can see this pair of glasses. They are cut back at the top, so they are actually readers. Let me give you a view of the pair of glasses. They are actually readers. You see they're cut back at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on reading glasses here, and then I'll just go ahead and save this measurement. And I can move on to the next pair of glasses. Now I'm going to measure another pair of single vision glasses. As before, I'm going to check to see that my instrument is set up properly. If you look, you'll see that it's set for single vision, as it should. Distance by default comes up, but it's set to the left side, so I need to press this button and change that to the right side. And of course, everything else is set up right. I verify that the second measure is selected. If you look at the pair of glasses, you can see that they have a slight tint to them. So I'm going to record these as sunglasses. So I set the pair of glasses on the platform, and the instrument will immediately show that I need to move the pair of glasses in this direction. So I'm going to move the pair of glasses, keeping it flat on the platform, straight to the left, and I got a starburst. I press the button at the top, the memorize button, and I now got a measurement. So now I'm going to switch the pair of glasses, the lens meter, to the left side. So now you can see left is showing. I'll set the lens on the platform. It tells me I need to go to my right. So I'll move the pair of glasses slightly to my right, very slowly to my right, and now I have a starburst. I press the memorize button, and now I've measured both sides of the pair of glasses. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like when it comes over to the computer. I'm going to press the print button, which is this button right here. In a few seconds you'll see it transfer over into this area, and then it copies itself up into this area on the screen. Now I said that this is a pair of sunglasses, so I'm going to click on sunglasses. And then I'm also going to print the label. So I'm going to click on print. You can hear that label printing, and I'll show you what the label looks like that I just printed. This is the label. You can see it says either male or female. That's the barcode symbol. Right barcode, left barcode. And that's the prescription for the right eye. That's the prescription for the left eye. And it's recorded on a LensChek Lensmeter. Now I'm going to measure another pair of single vision glasses. But I want to show you something else about single vision, is the effect of minus glasses and plus glasses on things that you look at. Here is what is called a cylinder visualization chart. Now if you hold this pair of glasses, the one I'm going to measure next, up in front of that chart, you'll notice a difference between it and other pairs of glasses. If I move it up so you're seeing through the chart, what's happening to the circles? They're getting smaller, because these are minus glasses. Now if I take a pair of glasses that are plus glasses and hold them in place of that, like these, as you can see, plus glasses make things larger, and you can see how they're making things larger. Now I'm going to go ahead and measure this pair of glasses. As before, I first set the instrument up, and the only thing I always have to change is switch it over to the right side, and then I measure this pair of glasses. Again, I set it on the platform. It's telling me I need to lower the platform. See, this arrow is pointing down, so I need to make the platform go down. So I'm going to lift up on the lever on the right hand side while I'm holding the glasses up against the boot, and you can see what's happening on the instrument on the top right hand corner. The arrow is getting smaller. It's still pointing down. Now I can move it to the left and to the right, and you can see it will tell me to move it back. So I'll position it so it points just down, so that I know all I have to change is to drop the platform. I drop the platform, and now I've got my starburst. Okay, now I reach across, I press the button, and I memorize that measurement. Lift the pair of glasses out, and again this time I'm going to select the left lens, Position the pair of glasses into the instrument. It tells me I need to go slightly to the right. Now it tells me I need to lower the platform. I lower the platform by lifting the lever up. And I got my starburst. I press the memorize button here, and I'm ready to transmit the measurement to the computer. Okay, we'll go full screen on that so you can see it. Again, I'm going to press the print button on the instrument. As you can see here, I'm pressing the print button, and it will transfer it over. Now, the previous measurement will be cleared out, and the new measurement will be read in. Now, you might notice that I have entered my initials in here, because whenever I print this prescription out, I want to make sure my initials are on the label that's being printed. So I look at the settings here. This pair of glasses is okay for either male or female, which is in here in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and print the label. Okay. And I'll look at the label, and you can see it's got my initials down at the bottom. And that's the prescription for the right eye, the left eye, the barcode values for everything. It says either male or female, and that's the date that the prescription was measured. Now I'm going to measure another pair of single vision glasses. I'll show them to you here. As you can see, these are relatively large glasses. The bar on the top generally identifies them as for men. So I'll set up the instrument. Again, I need to switch to the right side, so I'm going to press this button here, and I'll measure the pair of glasses. Press the pair of glasses on the platform, and it tells me that I need to lower the platform. That arrow is pointing down, so I lower the platform by lifting up on this lever. Now I have a starburst, which means it's ready for my measurement. So I press the button, and it's recorded my starburst. So now move over to the left eye. Again, I have to change this left-right button. Push the pair of glasses up against the boot, maintaining it level, and it tells me I need to lower the platform slightly, again by lifting up on the lever. And I have a measurement. So I'm going to press the memorize button again, and we'll transmit this measurement to the computer. Again by pressing the print button, which is right here. Print is nothing more than a transfer button. Printing takes place once it hits the computer. You'll see the screen clear, and now you have this new measurement that's come in. And now I'm going to go up here at the top right where the print button is. Press the print button. I've got my barcode label created, as you can see here. And now I will apply this label to the bag and put the pair of glasses in the bag. I'm going to measure another pair of single vision glasses, as you can see here. I first set up my instrument so that it is for the right eye. Position the pair of glasses on the platform. It's telling me I need to move the pair of glasses in this direction, so I'll move it in that direction until the arrow is now pointing up. This tells me to raise the platform by pushing down on the lever. So very carefully and gently raise the platform while maintaining the glasses on the platform. Okay, I have a starburst. So I'll press the memorize button, I switch the pair of glasses, the meter, over to the left eye, to the left lens. Now it's telling me I need to move the glasses to my right. It's now telling me I need to raise the platform. It tells me move to the right again. And now I have a starburst, which tells me I can now memorize the reading. Sometimes you lose the starburst. So I'll memorize the reading by pressing this button. Then I will transmit this reading over to the computer. By pressing the print button. Again, it will clear out the previous reading, as you can see here in a second. And there's the measurement from that pair of glasses. Now if I look at that pair of glasses, it can be for either male or female. So the settings are right here. So I'm going to go ahead and press the print button. Now I'm going to apply that label to a bag, which is generally what I do after I've taken that, peel that label off. I'll apply it to a bag, as you see here. Let you see it. There it is. Apply it to a bag, as you see there. And I'll put the pair of glasses into the bag, and it is ready to be sent to a mission team. First of all, let me explain bifocals a little bit. This is a common bifocal in which you have the segment is near the nose on both sides, and this is the add segment for reading, and that's the distance segment at the top. Here's a pair of glasses, they call them executive bifocals. So they're basically, about half the glasses is for reading, about the other half is for distance. And here is a trifocal. See 3 different levels of magnification. You see the reading, the intermediate, and then the distance prescription up here. Next, I'm going to measure a pair of bifocal glasses. And you can look at the bifocal glasses here, and you can actually see the little segment here. See the effect of that segment on things behind it. That's the bifocal segment. So now I know that the instrument has to be set up for measuring bifocals. If you look at the instrument settings, the setting that it's in right now is appropriate for bifocals. It's already set for distance. It's set this time for the right side, as it should be. So now I'm going to measure this pair of bifocal glasses. Set the pair of glasses on the platform. And one of the things that you want to make sure you do, this is very important, there is a hole right here in the boot, and you want to make sure that you never position the hole so that it bridges the segment. You can see that little segment right there. You want to make sure the circle for the hole is above that segment. Otherwise, it will give you improper measurements. So I'm going to position the pair of glasses. And you see I'm getting a very, very low reading. So this pair of glasses is probably clear at the top. So I'm going to change this distance setting to the distance add setting, which I'll show you here, to add. Go back to quad view, and I move it up until I am positioned in the bifocal segment. You can see I'm actually positioned in the bifocal segment right now. So I move it up until the boot is down in the bifocal segment, centered in the bifocal segment. Alright, now I reach across and I do the measurement right here. Let's press the memorize button right here. And now it is memorized the add. If you look here, you can see the add at the bottom right hand corner of the screen down here. And so I want to measure the other lens. So I press the right left button until it shows left. Again, I put the pair of glasses on the platform, and I'm still reading just to 0, so the top pair in this case is clear. So I'm going to change the distance add to add, move the pair of glasses up again until I'm positioned in the bifocal segment of the pair of glasses, and I reach across and I press the memorize button. So now I've memorized the add, which is 2.00 for this pair of bifocal glasses. An unusual pair, clear at the top, bifocal reading at the bottom. That means the person probably has perfect distance vision and only needs some help in reading. So now I'm going to transmit this prescription over to the computer. I press the print button on the instrument, which is here, and I'm going to press that button and transfer that reading over to the Glasses Reader program. And as soon as it comes in, you can see basically one eye is perfectly clear, one eye has a tiny reading, which is effectively clear. And I'm going to go ahead and print a label. And I'll show you what that label looks like. And again, there's your reading, and there's your add, which is for the reading power. Now put that label on the bag. Now I'm going to measure another pair of glasses, and I'll let you see what these look like. Relatively small glasses, likely for a child, can be used on small adults. Position the pair of glasses in the instrument. Make sure that it's set for the right side. And this is telling me I need to go down or lower the platform. I'll lift up on the lever. So I'm going to lower the platform just a little bit. And it's now got a starburst. I move the pair of glasses. I move the distance add to add. As soon as I do, I can reposition the pair of glasses in the bottom segment, and you can see now I have an add, and I'll press the memorize button, and I've got to memorize. Now I need to switch it over to from right to left. Put the pair of glasses back on the platform. It tells me I need to go slightly to the left. I have a starburst. I will change it from distance to add right here, because I've got to measure the add segment. I position the pair of glasses in the add segment. As you can see here, see, I'm now positioned in the add segment. And as soon as I do, I'm going to press the memorize button. You can see I've got my add now. We'll press the memorize button right here, and I've measured the other side of the pair of glasses. So now I'm going to transmit this measurement over to the computer. By pressing the print button here. In a few seconds you will see the screen change, and the measurement has now come across. Now I'm going to say that this is for a child, and it's a small frame size, so I've actually changed these settings. And then I'm going to press the print button. You'll hear it print, and this is what the printout looks like. I put this label on a bag and place the pair of glasses into the bag, and I am completed. Focal glasses, let you see what these look like. You can see the bifocal segment down there. Again, my instrument is set to the left side, so I'm going to change it over so that I'll be measuring the right lens first. And then I'll position my pair of glasses into the right lens. And it's telling me on the screen that I need to move over slightly to the left and down. So first of all, I'll move to the left, so now all I have left to do is bring it down by lifting up on the lever, going in this direction. and I have a starburst. So I'm going to go over to the second button down, make sure I've got my starburst, and press the distance add and move the pair of glasses until I am now positioned in the add segment. You can see that if I bring it over here. You can see that I have it positioned in the add segment. And then I'm going to press the memorize button to memorize the reading. And I can move over to the other side. I'm going to press the left right button right here until I get a left indicator. Put the pair of glasses into the lens meter. Now this tells me I need to go over slightly to the right, so I'm going to move the pair of glasses in this direction. Now it's telling me I need to drop the platform down. Arrow points down, so I need to drop the platform down by lifting up on this lever. I have a starburst. Now I need to, since I'm going to be measuring the add, I need to change this distance add right up here so it's showing add. And then I lift the pair of glasses up until I'm in the bifocal segment like this. And you can see that here. I'm in the bifocal segment right there. You can also see that I've got a bifocal add showing down here. And then I will then memorize it by pressing this button right here. And now I've got this pair of glasses measured. So I want to transmit it to the computer. So you can see that. I'll press the print button right here. In a few seconds you'll see it transfer over to the computer. Now look at this pair of glasses, and I think it's okay for either male or female. I'm going to click the print button. And this is what the label will look like. Measured by me. And that's all the settings and the barcode so that you can get it into the system. Put this label onto a bag, put the glasses into the bag, and I'm ready to go. The pair of bifocal glasses. This time I'll let you look at this pair of glasses. When the bullseye chart is showing, and you can get an idea, you might notice that the circles get smaller. Of course, you can see the bifocal segment there at the bottom. And that's what the glasses look like. So we'll measure this pair of glasses. Again, I need to change my setting to the right side by pressing the left right button. Move this pair of glasses down and put it on the platform. It tells me to go up quite a great deal. Again, I want to make sure that I do not go up so this boot, this circle right here, I want to make sure that that hole in that circle does not cross the line. And this is what I mean by the line. Very important that you not cross that line right there. Make sure that circle stays above that line. So I'll go ahead and back to the quad view. Always telling me I need to go slightly to the left. I go to the left. Now I still need to go up, so I'm going to push down on this button, on the lever. And now I've got a measurement on the top part of the pair of glasses. So I'm going to go position the distance add to distance. To add. And move it up into the bifocal portion of the glasses. You can again see that you have an add now, because you're now in the bifocal, the add part of the pair of glasses. And I'm going to press the memorize button to memorize that. And I'm going to switch over to the other pair, to the other lens by switching the left right button. And I position it down here. And I've got getting a measurement. And one thing to remember, if you should move the pair of glasses up so that you're crossing over the line, and I'm going to do that, you may notice that in the cylinder. Notice how the cylinder went completely crazy, because I moved the pair of glasses till I'm crossing the line, and the cylinder goes completely out of whack. See the -3 on the cylinder? And that's one of the indicators that you've got the pair of glasses too high up. So I'll go ahead and put the pair of glasses down on the platform, and now it's telling me to go to the right, so I'll move the pair of glasses this way, to the right, and then I'm going to change the distance add to add, because I'm going to measure the bottom half of the pair of glasses. I'll position the pair of glasses so that I'm in the add part. As you can see here, I'm in the add part, and I'm going to reach across and press the memorize button, and I memorize the left reading. So again, we're going to transmit that measurement to the computer. I'm pressing the print button here. In a few seconds, you'll see the screen clear, and the measurement is transferred to the computer. I look at the pair of glasses. I think this could be for either male or female. So I'll press the print button without changing anything on the screen. You hear the label printer printing, and it printed this label and ready to put that label on the bag. Now I'm going to measure another pair of bifocal glasses. I'll let you take a look at these. Here they are, and if you look at the bullseye, you can see that these are minus glasses, because the circles get smaller when you look through the pair of glasses. You can also see the bifocal segment showing up there at the bottom. So I'll go into quad view, and again my instrument's set for the left side. I need to change it to the right side. Put the pair of glasses on the platform. It tells me to go up. Now I don't have very much space before I touch the line, so I'm going to go up very carefully. It tells me to go slightly to the right. It tells me to go up slightly again. I have a starburst, and I'm above the line, as I should be. So I'm going to change it to the distance add to add, and then I'm going to move the pair of glasses up so that the hole is positioned in the bifocal segment, as you can see right here. And I'm going to press the memorize button, and I've measured the right lens. So now I'm going to go over by changing the right-left setting to left. I'm on the left side. Position the pair of glasses on the platform. It's telling me I should go slightly to the right, which I am. And now I have a starburst. Change the distance add to add. Move the pair of glasses up into the bifocal segment, as you can see here. And then I will press the memorize button. And I've measured both the right and the left lens of this pair of glasses. So I'm going to switch over to the computer. And I'll let you see the program. And then I'm going to press the print button on the instrument. In a few seconds you'll see the screen clear, and the information is transferred to the computer. And I'll look at this pair of glasses, and this pair of glasses is definitely for a female. As you can see right here, it's definitely a pair of glasses for a female. So I'm going to select female, and then I go ahead and print this pair of glasses, print the label for this pair of glasses. And then you could see the label, and you can see where it says for female up here, measured by me. I will put this label now on the bag, and we're through with this pair of glasses. I'm now going to measure another pair of glasses, but this pair of glasses happens to be trifocal, and I'll let you see what they look like. But you don't measure these much differently than when you measure some bifocals, but you can actually see that intermediate segment in there. There is That's the top segment, that's the intermediate, and that's the add segment. This is for intermediate distances, far distances, and up close. So I'll switch to the quad view. Again, I have to make sure my instrument is set to the right eye. I position the pair of glasses on the platform, and I make sure I'm above that intermediate segment. As you can see here, I've dropped down until I'm well above the intermediate segment. There's the intermediate segment right there, and I'm above the intermediate segment. And if you look, the instrument is saying I need to go slightly to my left. You can see that on the screen, and I have a starburst. So I'm going to go change it from distance to add. Okay, I've got, and then I'm going to move up until I'm on the bottom segment. I'm not going to put it in the intermediate segment. So you can see I'm now in the bottom segment of the pair of glasses. And I'm going to reach across and press the memorize button. I'll measure the right eye. We'll switch over to the left eye. I have to change the right-left indicator to left. And it's telling me I need to raise, basically go down in the downward direction, which means I need to drop the platform down. Okay, I have a starburst. And now I'm going to switch to distance add. Change it from distance to add. Move the pair of glasses up until I'm in the bottom segment. Skipping again the intermediate segment. And I press the memorize. You can see I have the add now. So I'm going to go and transmit this to the computer. We're pressing the print button right there. A few seconds to clear the screen, and you'll see this pair of glasses on the screen. And so now what I'll do is just press the print button. And you can see the label here. And then I'm finished with this pair of glasses after I put the label on the bag. Progressive glasses. Progressive glasses are usually a lot harder to measure because you have difficulty identifying them as progressive glasses versus single vision glasses. A pair of progressive glasses, the first measurement is typically made about a third of the way down the glass. And then you move down the glass where you should have additional power, and you're in the direction of the nose, and you make your second measurement real close to the edge of the glass. Now, one of the ways to identify a pair of progressive glasses is the fact that if you hold it in front of this progressive identification grid, the lines are closer at the top than they are at the bottom. And that shows you the additional power that is occurring as you go from top to bottom. Now I'm going to measure a pair of progressive glasses. First of all, let's look and see how you identify these pair of glasses as progressive. If you pull up this chart and look at it, you don't see anything special about it. It doesn't stand out as being progressive. However, if you hold this chart up and look at it, you can see how the lines are wider apart at the bottom, and they kind of curve in the direction of the nose. It's one of the indications that you have a pair of progressive glasses. The being wider at the bottom means it has additional power at the bottom. Sometimes you have to hold it back further for it to become very obvious. So I'm going to measure this pair of glasses as progressive glasses. Now, if you can see on my settings on my instrument, it's set for bifocal single vision. So I need to press this button once, twice, until I get the bow tie, which is an indication that I have progressive glasses. Go to quad view. I'm going to set this pair of glasses on the platform, and I don't have to raise it or lower it. it's already set a third of the way down. You can look and see that I've got it about a third of the way down, and generally it will tell you to raise it or lower it. Now it also tells me to move it left or right until the bow tie appears. Now I'm going to change the distance add setting to add. I'm going to move the pair of glasses up toward the nose. Now you see you have several different possibilities. If you look, notice this. If I move the pair of glasses this way, it will change this symbol to be this way. You move the pair of glasses the other way, like this, you can see the symbol changing each way. Move it backwards and forward. You want it to be in this position. That tells you that you're going down the zone on the pair of progressive glasses. So I'm going to move the pair of glasses up again toward the nose, and I'm maintaining that vertical arrow in the center there. Again, moving it up as near to the glass as I can get. Toward the nose, in the direction of the nose, until I get the maximum add, the maximum amount of additional power. Now, if you look at this, yeah, you want to maintain that. So I've got an add now of 2.00. So I've got my upper arrow, and I've got an add of 2.00. And so now I'm going to memorize it by pressing the memorize button, which is right here. And I've measured the right eye. So now I'm going to switch it over to the left eye, pressing this button. Notice it switches back to distance add. It still has the bow tie again. We put the pair of glasses in on the platform. Now I have the right positioning from left to right. So now what I need to do is start moving the pair of glasses up. Change it to the add position first. Change it to add. So it shows that. Move the pair of glasses up in the direction of the nose, keeping an eye on the add you see here. Moving it up toward the nose. Again, you want to keep that vertical arrow in the center in this position, as you see here. And you see I reached about the same add that I had on the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to press the memorize button. Okay. Now I'm going to transfer this measurement over to the computer. Let you see the glasses reader program. And if I press the print button, this is right here. A few seconds, you will see the message, the transfer over. You notice it's progressive. This is a pair of glasses for a female. I'm going to click on the print button. If you look at the label, it says progressive on it. It says for female, and there's your ads, and there's your measurement. Take this label and you put it on the pair of glasses. Put it on the bag, put the glasses in the bag, and you're done. We'll measure another pair of progressive glasses. Again, if you look at this pair of glasses and you hold up this chart, you really don't see anything particularly significant about it to this chart. However, if you hold up this chart, you can see how the lines get wider apart at the bottom than they do at the top. And that's one of the indicators. You notice how they kind of slant toward the nose. Again, that's another indicator. Sometimes you can move it left and right and tell how it slants toward the nose, which is another indicator of the additional power of this pair of glasses at the bottom of the pair of glasses. So let's quickly switch into quad view. You can see I have my settings wrong for the instrument, so I'm going to switch the instrument over to the bifocal, to the progressive setting. It's currently in bifocal by pressing this button twice. The bow tie indicates it's now in progressive. It's set for right side, so that's good. So I'm going to set the pair of glasses on the platform, and I'll position it about a third of the way down. As you can see there, I've got it just about a third of the way down. And now I don't have to move it left to right because I have the bow tie. So now I have it set a third of the way down. I've got it set for the bow tie. And I'm going to go to the distance add. I'm going to change it to add to get the additional power at the bottom of the pair of glasses. I'm going to move the pair of glasses up in the direction of the nose. I'm watching that vertical arrow. I want to make sure that I have it so that it is always pointing straight up. That arrow in the center right here needs to be pointing straight up. So I'm going to go in the direction of the nose, and straight up as near to the glass as I can get. I'm looking at the added power here, and I want to get the maximum amount of added power. At this point in time, I have the maximum amount of added power, and I'm going to memorize it by pressing this memorize button right here. Okay, now I've measured the right eye. I'm going to change it to the left eye by pressing this button right here. Move the pair of glasses back in place. Make sure that I have it positioned left to right until I get the bow tie. Again, I'm a third of the way down. As you can see here, third of the way down the glass. Okay, then we'll change it from distance to add, as I'll show you here. Change it to distance to add. And then I need to move the pair of glasses up while maintaining that single arrow in the center. Okay, now I want to keep coming up. Now, okay, there we go. I'm moving it toward the nose. Moving it toward the nose. I want to move near the edge of the glass as much as I can. You can see I still have the vertical arrow, which is what I need, and I'm getting the maximum amount of add. And so now I'm going to reach across, and I'll press the memorize button, which is this one right here, and now I'll measure the left eye with this pair of glasses. So now I'm going to transmit this measurement to the computer, bringing up the glasses reader program, again by pressing the print button right here. In a few seconds you see the screen clear, and progressive again is showing up here. And I look at this pair of glasses, and they, to me, look like they're for females. So I will select female right here, and I'll print the label. I'll apply the label to the bag, put the pair of glasses in the bag, and I'm done with this pair of glasses. Now I'm going to measure another pair of progressive glasses. If you look at this pair of glasses, and you look at it, look at this circle, the bullseye, you really don't see anything particularly significant about it. But again, if you hold it out in front of the progressive identification grid, you can actually see how the lines get wider apart at the bottom, and you can also see how they kind of turn in the direction of the nose, which is another indication that you have progressive glasses. So I'll set this thing to the quad view, and I look at the settings on my instrument and see that it's still set for bifocal, so I switch it over by pressing twice to progressive. I notice it's also set to the left side here, so I'm going to switch it over to the right side. Back to quad view. We'll set it up and measure the first pair of glasses. We'll now measure the right lens. I'm going to move the platform up because I'm not a third of the way down. I'm going to move the pair of glasses over to the right because that's what it's indicating to me. Now I've got the bow tie. Okay. So now I'm going to change it to distance add, and now I'm going to move down toward the nose, trying to maintain that vertical arrow, the arrow in the center. You want to have that is straight up and down, as you see here, and I'm moving it down toward the nose. You can see that I'm actually down near toward the nose. I still want to maintain that vertical arrow. There it is. Okay, at this point in time, I'm going to press the memorize, and I've measured the right lens. Now I'm going to switch it over to the left lens. I'm going to put the pair of glasses back on the platform. It tells me I need to go to the right again. So I do. I have now got my bow tie. At least I did have my bow tie. There I got the bow tie. I had to lift the platform down, drop the platform down a little bit to get and maintain the bow tie. Okay, so now I'm going to change this from distance to add. I'm going to move the pair of glasses up, and you can see me do that. Move the pair of glasses up, and I'm trying to maintain that vertical arrow like you see here. Move the pair of glasses up. Again, maintaining that vertical arrow. At this point in time, I'm near the edge of the glass. I've got my maximum add. I'm going to reach across the top of a pair of glasses. I'm going to press the memorize button here. And at this point in time, I have my measurement of the left lens. I'm going to press the print button here. Before I do that, I'll set it up so that you can see the computer program running. And then I'll press the print button. In a few seconds, you'll see the screen clear, and the measurement will be transferred into the computer. Now look at this pair of glasses. It looks like a pair of glasses for a female. I click for female. I print my label. I apply my label on my bag. Put the pair of glasses in the bag, and I'm done with this pair of glasses. Now I'm going to measure a pair of progressive glasses. We'll look at these pair of progressive glasses closely. If I hold a pair of glasses in front of the circles, you can't see anything significant about them, but if you hold it in front of the progressive identification grid, you can actually see how the lines get wider at the bottom, and you can see how they move up and down. You can actually see how they turn slightly in the direction of the nose. Sometimes you have to go like this before you can see it. So I know these are a pair of progressive glasses. If I look at my instrument's set for bifocal, so I press this button twice and the bow tie appears. I also notice that the instrument's set to left. I press the right left button until on the right side. Now I'm going to put my pair of glasses on the platform, but I need to adjust them until they are about a third of the way down. See, I'm done about a third of the way on the glass, and then I'm going to set it the distance add. Now realizing I've already got it positioned correctly from left to right because I have a bow tie, so I'm going to set it to distance add, and I'll move the pair of glasses up the glass, move it up, moving the boot in the direction of the nose slightly. You can actually see it do that while maintaining the vertical arrow in the center. Keep moving it up, maintaining the vertical arrow in the center. As you see here, I'm doing that. And I'm getting the maximum amount of add. And so now I'm going to reach across, press the memory button, and I make a measurement. And it moves slightly at the last, but it was right on the correct zone. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over to the left eye. It automatically switches back to the bow tie, and it's back in the distance position. Put the pair of glasses on the platform. I have the bow tie, which is a good indication. I've got it centered in the center of the lens. Now if I went left or right, you could see the bow tie would tell me to move it until I move it back into seeing the bow tie. So I'm going to change it from distance to add. I'm going to move the pair of glasses up, and suddenly you will see the vertical arrow in the center. You move it left and right, maintain that vertical arrow. I'm going to go down. You want to maintain that vertical arrow. Okay, just like this. This is what you want, a vertical arrow. I keep going up the glass in the direction of the nose. Looking at my add at the bottom, I've got the maximum add. If you look at the add, you see I've got the maximum add. If you look at my position of the glasses, you can see I'm down to the edge of the glasses. Okay, so I'm going to the quad view. I'm going to press the memorize button, which is right here. And I'm going to press the print button. But first I want to get to the computer so you can see it on the computer when it comes in. I press the print button right here. A few seconds you'll see the screen clear and the measurement will be transferred to the computer. I look at this pair of glasses. They're clearly for female. And I'll press the print button. And I've now printed my label. As you can see here, it's progressive for female, barcode at the top and the bottom. And I've now measured this pair of glasses. I'll put this label on the bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and I'm finished with this pair of glasses. Now I'm going to measure another pair of progressive glasses. We'll take a look at them first. That's what they look like. Then I'm going to put them in front of the bullseye. Nothing particular about them. They look like single vision glasses for the bullseye. But again, if you hold them in front of the progressive identification grid, you can see how the lines get wider apart at the bottom than they are at the top, and they kind of turn in the direction of the nose, which is another an indication that you have a pair of progressive glasses. So I look at my instrument and I can see that my instrument is set up for bifocals. I'll press this button twice, and then I notice it's set for left. Press the right left button once and it's showing for right. And I'll position the pair of glasses on the platform. I need to raise the platform a little bit because I want to be about a third of the way down the glass. And if you look at the pair of glasses, I'm about a third of the way down on the platform. Okay, now I have my bow tie, which means I've got it positioned from left to right correctly. And I will change this to add. And I'll move the pair of glasses up in the direction of the nose, maintaining that vertical line at the center. I want to make sure that this thing is, that arrow is pointing up in the center. That's the correct position. If I had it positioned wrong one way or the other way, I would not have that. So let's keep going up, moving the pair of glasses up. Clear near to the nose, but near the edge of the glass. I'm looking at the add, and I'm seeing the add is reaching its maximum. Okay, at this point in time, I'm going to do a memorize. Press the memorize button, which is there, and I've measured the right side of the pair of glasses. I'm going to switch over to the left by pressing this button here. Now I'm going to move the pair of glasses back in place. It should be at the same level. I have the bow tie, change it from distance to add, move the pair of glasses up. You should start seeing the vertical arrow. May have to move it left and right until I maintain the vertical arrow. You can see I'm moving it up right here. And you want to maintain that vertical arrow like that. You may have to move it left and right in order to keep that vertical arrow. I'm going up the glass. I've got the vertical arrow in the center. Moving up the glass. I'm looking at my ad, it's getting bigger. See, I'm now at 2.0. Move up. I think this is the maximum ad that I can get. So I go to quad view and I'll press the memorize button, and I've measured the left lens on this pair of glasses. Now I'm going to transmit this measurement to the computer. Let's let you see that. Press the print button like that. Then you see the measurement transferred over. Okay, I look at these pair of glasses. They're for female. And I press the print button. And I printed out a barcoded label that you can see here. I put the label on the bag, put the glasses in the bag, and I'm now ready to move on to the next pair of glasses. Now I'm going to measure another pair of progressive glasses, and these pair of glasses are a little bit more difficult to recognize as progressive glasses. Let's look at them a second. Again, I look at the bullseye chart, and they don't stand out as anything different. I look at the lines, and I try to move back as far as I can. That doesn't help very much. Now let's move in, left to right, and I see the lines are curving a little bit toward the nose. If you move left to right, you kind of tell that. You see them swirling a little bit toward the nose. And also, if you look carefully, the lines are actually closer together at the top than they are at the bottom. So this is probably a pair of glasses that is progressive. So let's measure them like they're progressive. Again, the instrument is already set up for progressive, but it's set to the left side. So I'm going to switch it over to the right side. And now we see right. I'm going to put the pair of glasses on the platform. And I always set it about a third of the way down, as you see there. Let's go back to the... I also have the bow tie, as you can see on the top right of your screen. I'm going to set to distance add. And now I'm going to start moving up in the direction of the nose slightly. And you see I'm now getting additional add, 0.50, 0.75. You see that down there? I'm getting additional add as I move up the glasses. I'm moving up the glasses. As you can see here, I'm going up. If you look here, I've got the 1.75 in the bottom right. Again, I move up. I move slightly I'm moving toward the nose a little bit now to get the maximum add. I still have the vertical arrows, and I've got the maximum add now possible. And we're going to go and I'm going to measure, I'm going to memorize it, and I've got that eye measured. Now I'm going to switch it over to the left eye, and I will drop the pair of glasses into the lens meter. Again, it's about a third of the way down, as you can see here. And I move it over to the right because, there you go, because I needed the bow tie. And I will set to the distance to add. Move the pair of glasses up, slightly toward the nose. Notice how the add is growing, moving it toward the nose. As you can see here, I've got it up and toward the nose, and I've got the maximum add, and I'm far near the edge of the glass as I can get. I'm going to memorize that one. So I had quite a bit of add there. It was difficult to identify those as progressive, but the instrument proved to me that they were progressive. So now I'm going to transfer this measurement over to the computer, set the computer up by pressing the print button. You'll see the measurement transfer over. The screen will clear in a few seconds. And I look at this pair of glasses, and I can see that these glasses are female glasses. So I'm going to select female, and they're all, you notice they came in as progressive, and I'll press print to print out the label. And I'll put this label on a bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and I'm through with this pair of glasses. Now we'll measure another pair of progressive glasses. If you look at the pair of glasses, You'll notice one thing is that when you put the glasses in front of the bullseye, they make everything bigger. So they are plus glasses. You also might even notice how they add that little swirl on the left-hand side near the nose. Now, if you hold these plus glasses up to the progressive identification grid, it's really clear that these are progressive. More so than minus glasses. Plus glasses that are progressives are easier to identify. So now you can see how they swirl down toward the nose, and we know we have a pair of progressive glasses. So I'm going to switch it over to quad view, and I see that I am set for progressive, but also I can see that I need to switch over to the right side. So I'll put the pair of glasses on the platform, and I want to position them so they're about a third of the way down. And also, if you check, it tells me I need to go over to the left, which I'm now doing, and I've got my bullseye. All right, now I'm going to change this from distance to add, and I'll move up and in the direction of the nose. And notice what's happening to my add. My add's getting larger and larger. Keep going the direction of the nose until I get to the edge of the glass. So that's the maximum amount of add. I'm going to press the memorize button here. I'm going to switch over to the other lens, to the left lens. Put the pair of glasses back in. Position it to the left until I get the bow tie. And then I'm going to set distance to add. Move the pair of glasses up. Keep going up. Notice how I'm getting additional add. And right now I'm near the edge of the glass. You can see that. And so I'm going to press the memorize button right here. And I've measured both the right and the left lens. Set it up so you can see the transfer of the prescription. Again, I press the print button here, and you'll see it transfer over in a few seconds to the computer. I look at the pair of glasses and I can see they're for female. I click on for female. I press print label, and now I have printed a label, which I'll then put on a bag, put this pair of glasses into the bag, and I'm through with this pair of glasses, ready to. Now I'm going to measure another pair of progressive glasses. Let's take a look at these. If I hold these pair of glasses up in front of this chart, you can see that it makes the circles very, very large. So it's got a lot of magnification there. So it's making the circles very large. If I hold a pair of glasses in front of the progressive identification grid, you can clearly see that they are progressive glasses. Because see how the lines turn in toward the nose, and you see how the lines are wider at the bottom than they are at the top. That's due to the additional power of the progressive add glasses. So I'm going to switch into the quad view. You can see it's already set for progressive. You see the bow tie. So I'm going to switch over, make sure it's set for the left, for the right side. Put the pair of glasses into the lens meter. And if I look, I can see that I've got it up a little bit high. So I'm going to drop it down until it's about a third of the way down. Okay. And I've still got it positioned as far as the bow tie is concerned, left to right. It's going to go back to quad view. Now I'm going to set it to distance add. I'll move the pair of glasses up in the direction of the nose, making sure I have this vertical arrow in the center telling me that I'm going in the correct zone. Move the pair of glasses up. I'm also looking at my add I want to move in the direction so I get the maximum add. You look at my, I get 2.25 for the add. Okay, I'm now as close to the glass I can get. I've got a 2.50 for the add. Okay, so now I'm going to make a memorize it, and I'll move over to the other side by switching to the left side here. Put the pair of glasses into the lens meter. Still a third of the way down. I've got my bullseye, I've got my bow tie, I should say. And now I'm going to move the pair of glasses up after I change it from distance to add. Move the frames up. See, I'm doing that. And I'm making sure that I'm in the right zone. As you can see, I've got this vertical line. The arrow in the center is positioned correctly. If I were on this one way or the other, it would do that, or it'd do that. If I want to get it in the center, keep going up, keeping that in the center. I'm looking at my add. I've got 2.50, which is basically what the other side said. Okay, so now I'm going to press the memorize button there, and now I've measured both the left and the right eye. Okay, so now I'm going to get ready to transmit this to the computer. Bring up the program. I'll press the print button, and then you can see it come into the computer. This pair of glasses had about the most add of any of the progressive glasses that we've measured thus far. It has very little cylinder and axis. This is a pair of glasses for a female. I'm going to click on female. I'm going to press print. And again, and now I have a pair of glasses that I can put in the bag and put the label in the bag, and I'm done.